Hey y'all, it is the Beard Thrift Machine. Today's gonna be a haul video, so stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome. If you're new to the channel, my name is Julian, also as the Beard Thrift Machine here on YouTube, and I buy stuff and flip it online for a full-time income and for a living, and make YouTube videos about it. Today's gonna be a haul video. If you watch me on Instagram, you know what I found in the dumpster today early on, so I was like, you know what, that's a sign I'm gonna go thrifting. I did not have the GoPro with me, so I just went to about 5 thrift stores, and this is the stuff that I bought to flip online to make some money. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna tell you like the reason why I bought them, and just the name brands of the stuff that I picked up today. So let's go ahead. I picked up about 4 golf clubs. So let's start off with golf clubs, because you know that that's one of my bread and butter items. This is an Odyssey Dual Force 662 putter. Now this isn't super expensive or anything like that, but this putter, I'm gonna throw up also, I'm gonna throw up sold comps on the screen. Now somebody did mention like, hey, that one's not the same. I'm finding ones that are similar or like what I'm looking at when I'm in the store. So the eBay comps that I'm setting up on the screen are the ones that have already sold online. They're not my actual listings. So this one here is a Odyssey putter. If you don't know the name Odyssey, go ahead and remember that, because these things usually do go for some money. A lot of Odyssey putters, you know, go for like 20-30 bucks, but some go for way more than that. So always a decent pickup, but always make sure that you comp them out. This one right here is a John Daly. Now I just sold, actually while I was getting this ready, I did sell a John Daly wedge for about $15. It's not like a super high-end club, but they do sell pretty good. This one is a left-handed club. It's a John Daly grip it and rip it driver. And this one did sell, I think, for about 20 bucks online. And that one does have a bad grip, so it's probably going to sell for about 15 bucks. All these also I picked up for about $3 at a Salvation Army. This is a TaylorMade burner super steel 9.5 degree driver with an R80 shaft. And you know the shaft stuff because it's going to be marked on here. And this one says R80 right there. And that's how I look it up and comp it out on the screen. This one does have a little sell-through rate on it, but it's such a good looking club. There's hardly any like marks on it. So I think that'll sell probably for about 15 to 20 bucks. And this one right here is actually my best find, and it's not a really good name brand. This one is a Dunlop Tour Special. And like I said, if you ever see driving irons, something that says driving irons, or an iron that looks a little bit funny and flat, go ahead and comp it out. This one right here goes for about $45 with free shipping. And it is just a driving iron, and like it's very flat on there, so that's how you kind of know. But usually they're going to say it, like this one says right here, bimetal driving iron right there. So go ahead and comp all those out. You can't really see it, but it does say it. It's kind of small. Go ahead and comp out. If you ever see things that say driving iron when you're looking at golf clubs, comp them out. Sometimes they're worth a ton of money. So that one wasn't too terribly bad. We're going to go ahead and get, the rest is going to be clothing. I've tried to stop pick up clothing, but there was a lot of people in the thrift stores today, and I didn't see a whole bunch going on in hard goods. So I made my way over to the clothing, and this is the first thing that I found was this Ralph Lauren RLX jacket. There's the thing right there, and it's a puffer jacket. And the reason why I picked this up is because when I saw it, it had a little feather coming out of it, and I was like, ooh, that's gonna be down. And it is. There is down and feathers on the inside of this. And then when I read in the comps, they're going to be like kind of all over the place. I have to do more research. I think this is a female jacket. There's a one in a better colorway. I think it's like a two-tone that sold for 50 bucks. But some of these were like in the hundreds. It has like cool little like elbow patches or something like that. It's just a neat looking jacket, and I couldn't leave it because one of the comps were pretty good. So I only paid 6 bucks for that, so that's not bad. This next one is going to be a Callaway pullover. And it's a bigger size. I think it's an extra large. And I always try to pick up Callaway stuff. And this one's an Opta Dry right there. Now, there's not a lot of sold comps or any listed online, but I think that's probably going to go for about $19.99 with shipping on top. Then this brand right here, I was so excited to find this. I don't really find this a lot. And I actually left one of these behind the other day because it was a smaller size. But I picked up a whole bunch of these Duluth Trading. Now, the Duluth Trading is a really good brand to take a look for. They are very expensive, so that's what it looks like right there. And the reason why I picked these up is because these are 2XL talls. So that's like a specialty size, you know, 2XL tall, and that goes a lot faster in my experience. Any type of 2XL, 3XL, and especially ones that are, you know, that say tall next to them. So right there I was like, man, that's pretty good. And shirts at the Goodwill are $4, and I comped these out and they go for about $20 a piece. And I'm gonna definitely lot these together because they're 2 button downs and they're basically the same thing, just a different color. So definitely lot those up. So I only have $8 into those. And then next to them, when I find like one type of shirt, I'm always like, there's gotta be more in there. And I was right. These are all Duluth 2, all 2XLs. So you got a nice little flannel looking guy. And then you have another flannel, just a different color. And then you have this flannel, which is another color. And that's all Duluth 2XLs. I'm probably going to lot up like the more button down nice ones because they're different like material, and then I'll do the flannel ones all together. So I really think I made pretty good because you're probably talking $20 a piece on those shirts, and I've seen comps like up in actually the 30s, but I'm probably gonna go like 20-25 bucks a piece. Anything that's Harley Davidson, if you don't know this brand, go ahead and obviously remember Harley Davidson right there. I find a lot of Harley stuff down here because I'm at the beach in Myrtle Beach, and obviously we have a big bike week and we have Harley shops all over the place and biker shops. So I do find this a lot. And this right here is like a heavier type of material. Let's see, it is 100% cotton, and it is genuine Harley Davidson. It does have embroidered on it and does have metal buttons. And all this comes into play when I buy Harley Davidson stuff. The bigger the embroidery, the happier I get when I see it. But I do like the ones with the metal buttons because I put that into my description. So this is definitely a decent shirt. It's not a large one. It's not like a bigger size, so it might sell a little bit slower. No, it is an XL, so that's actually not too bad. And what I'll do with that is probably gonna be like $19.99 with shipping on top of that. Now this stuff right here is pretty good. And there's only a drawback between this. I got 2 LL Beans and they're jeans. And on the inside is, I always say look out for jeans that have like flannel on the inside or stuff like that. This does have a lining, which is nice. And these comps aren't too high on these, but I probably will lot these up. The worst thing about jeans with linings is that they're so heavy, and a lot of times they don't fit in a padded flat rate. So what I'm gonna do is probably sell these as a lot and put them in a medium flat rate box for 15 bucks, because it's just, you're not gonna be able to ship these. If somebody buy these in the, you know, middle of the country, it's gonna be so expensive to ship these, probably not even, you know, worth it, because I think they only go for about like $15 a piece, so it's only 30 bucks. So I think that'll be able to probably get about 30 bucks plus shipping if it goes in a medium flat rate box. Now these next ones are pretty good. This is gonna be, and it was on the same rack I got the Duluth stuff. Like this one rack was just full of good stuff. I went over it like 5 or 6 times because I was like, I gotta be missing more because there's so much good stuff. This is, and I don't really pick up a lot of Polo Ralph Lauren stuff unless it's like something crazy like the stuff I show you right here. And I'll tell you the reason why I picked it up. This is a 100% lamb's wool pullover. It is a bigger size. It is an XL. It's gray and it has the little horse right there. And it is lamb's wool, as you can see right on the tag. Check that out. And that's the reason why I picked it up, is because it did say it was wool, and I did a comp out, and again, this was only like $4 because they didn't ring this up as an actual jacket. They rang it up as a long sleeve shirt, and I got it for like $4.19, and it goes for like 20 bucks, so that's not terrible. On the same rack as that one, I did get another Polo Ralph Lauren, and this one's brand new with the tag. It is a pullover, green, size extra large. And the retail, obviously don't go by retail, but the retail of this was $145, and it was from Macy's. But this is pretty nice because it has like a zipper. Now the zipper is still protected and everything. And this is leather right here with some really nice buttons. And all of that came into play when I was buying this. Like just the detail, this one's pretty nice. And I guarantee I can probably get about 30 bucks for that because it is brand new, maybe a little bit more. Then I did get this. This thing is actually probably one of my best pickups of the day. It is another Polo Ralph Lauren, and when I saw it, I just grabbed it. And when I got home, I actually comped it out. I just knew it was going to be worth more than like $6 because that's how much this one actually was. And they, this one's going to be a Polo Ralph Lauren, and the blend on it is going to be with alpaca. You can see there 5% alpaca, and I'll go up and throw the sole comp. This thing just sold for $150 in this same design. It is a V-neck. And the thing that really got my attention on this is obviously it said wool and then it said alpaca, and then it was in my buggy because I was like, this thing's gonna be worth way more than what I'm about ready to pay for it. So it is size extra, extra large, which is a good size. So we're not gonna throw that one on the ground. We're gonna keep that one over here. So definitely good pickup there. And then I've never found one of them Coogee sweaters or anything like that, but this one is kind of like one. So that's why it caught my eye. It's like that heavy corded type of knit. And this is the brand right here. It's Alberto Dandy, something of that sort right there. And I'll throw up a sole comp. This one actually, I found this same design online and so for $49.99. So pretty good. It's in really good condition. And that was also on the same rack with all the other stuff. So definitely somebody just, I mean, some really, really nice pullovers for sure. And I get them up there quick so I can make some money back. And like I said, that's all $6 a piece except for the long sleeve. I think they're like $4.19. And then at another Salvation Army, I did pick up, I don't know shoes that well. The only thing I know is how to run comps on shoes. So I saw these Nikes and I was like, ooh, they're pretty nice. They have a bubble on it. So let me run the comps. And these are Nike LeBron James. And I did inside of these in Nikes, if you don't know this, there's a number inside of here. And there's also on the tag, I don't think you can see that. Let me, there you go. There's a number on this tag, right? And what I do, I don't know anything about shoes. Like I'm not a sneaker guy whatsoever. And I just run those numbers. And if it comes back the same shoe with a good sole comp, and I'll throw up the sole comp here, I'm actually throwing up the less sole comp. Some of these have gone for like $135, $100, $88. I did pay $10 for these because they're really not in that bad a condition. There's a little wear right here. The bubbles are both still good. So when you're finding like shoes like this, squeeze the bubble, make sure the bubble's not popped, and these aren't. And they're not really that dirty. Just need a small little cleanup. And then that will be good to go. So right there are a couple things that I picked up to actually flip online to make a full-time income. The things that caught my eye were designs today, and then definitely like the brand of it, and then the stuff it was made out of. You know, if this right here was made out of like cotton, I probably wouldn't have picked it up. But since it's made out of wool and alpaca, and I had another wool one, those are the ones that really caught my eye. And obviously shoes like this that you can comp out and see exactly how much they're worth. I always comp out shoes when I'm sitting in the store. Adidas has that same little code. If you just type it on eBay, you usually find the shoe that you're looking for. So hopefully this has been educational. Hopefully you saw something here that you can go back and find in your thrift store and flip for some money online. So I appreciate y'all watching. If you would, please always remember to subscribe, comment down below, and like the video. And you know I will always catch you on the next one.